Today is going to be kind of a continuation of last week's video, which was all about the AMZScout web app or database. In this video, we're going to be going more over the AMZScout database and how you guys can use it to grow your business even faster. Okay, so here we are on the web app. This might look pretty familiar to you if you did watch last week's video. Also, if you guys want to follow along right now with me and you want to pause it and fill all this information out, go ahead and do that. And if you don't have this tool yet, then I will have the link to it down below in the video description. Under tools I use, it will say AMZScout for product research. Click on that link and that is where you can get this web app, and also you can get their Chrome extension. Now I know it's pretty confusing when you start looking for products as a new Amazon seller, but if you guys want me to walk you through the entire Amazon selling process from starting to finishing and having sales, then you guys can go down below and I will have the first link down in the description, and it's going to say Amazon course and mentorship. That will be the link to my website, and you guys can watch the video on the homepage and it explains how my course and mentorship works. So go ahead and go down below and click on that link to check it out. So basically, after we have all this information filled out, we want to apply the filter, and then it will give us a bunch of results for different products that fit in that criteria or fit those filters that we just applied. Today, we're going to be talking all about these different numbers and reading all this information off, because it can be pretty confusing or get pretty complicated because there's a whole lot to take in here. So if we see each product is going to show up as a picture right here, and each product has its own line of information, as you can see right here. Now, in each one of these lines of information per product, there's a lot of good information that we need to be taking in, we need to be looking at, because we cannot dig in deeper on that certain product idea without reading some of this information, because it's very important that we know some stuff. So the more information that we know on each product idea is going to be better, because more information means less likely to make mistakes. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on the left hand side. I guess we can go ahead, let's pick something that looks a little bit more cool. Okay, this looks like a pyramid of some kind. We're going to go with this. So we're going to start on the left hand side and then work our way all the way over to the right. So at the top left right here, you can see this little plus button, and that is where we can add the product to our product tracker, which also comes with the web app. So when you guys get the web app from AMZScout, it comes with a product tracker, and then it comes with this tool that I'm using right here, which is the database. And when we use all these tools together, it gives us the best results and gives us the most information. So if we add a product to our product tracker with this plus button, basically what it's going to do is it's going to give us more accurate information on that product. So right now it's giving us estimates on how much sales it's doing and how much revenue. If we add it to our product tracker, we're going to get lifetime results. So it's going to track it day by day and give us accurate numbers. That way we feel more confident in going with that product and we're not just guessing, because it's never good to guess in business. Now below that is going to be a refresh button. If we just hit this button, it's going to refresh the information for this listing. Maybe some of it's outdated and you want to refresh it and check it again. That's how you can do that. Below that is going to be a link to Alibaba. So if you click that, it will take you to Alibaba's website, and that's where you can search for this product and see if there is any good options available that you can source for cheap and sell on Amazon. Below that is an X, and that's how we can completely get rid of a listing. So I'll do it to this one right here. If I click it, it just removes that listing and it just disappears. So for if any reason you don't want to see a certain product and it keeps popping up, then you can hit that X button and remove it. That way it doesn't bug you. Now after the X button, we have the product picture, which is actually pretty underrated, because this is probably what you're going to use the most on the database. When you're scrolling through all these different products, you're going to get pretty good at recognizing what is good and what is bad. So for example, if we have clothing, I would like to stay away from certain pieces of clothing or clothing in general. So the product picture is definitely going to be one that you're going to get used to, because you're going to scroll through these pretty quickly because there's a lot of results. After that, we have this link up top, which is going to take us to the actual link on Amazon for this product, this exact product. Next to the link, we can also click this button and it will copy the whole link, and we can paste it in ourselves if we want to do that. Then below that, we have the ASIN for this product. So if you want to copy this in and search it for yourself, or you can also copy it with this button as well, just like the link above. Below that, we have their brand name if you want to search for their brand name and look at their store and see what else they're selling. We also have the seller type, which is FBA, and it can be also merchant or Amazon sellers. After that, we have the category, and that is where we see the exact category of this product. This is good because sometimes we can scroll through these and see that some of the categories that are popping up are gated categories, meaning they require special approval to sell products in that category. So this one, we can see if we can sell in that category or not. After that, we have the estimated sales, and this is going to be estimated monthly sales. It doesn't say that, but these numbers are going to be monthly. So this one's doing 557 units monthly in sales. After that, we have the revenue, which is also going to be monthly. So this one's doing $16,682 revenue monthly. And it's good to look at the estimated monthly revenue because that will give us kind of a feel for what we could be making on this product. Now, after the revenue, we have the rank, and the rank is going to kind of tell us if it is a seasonal product, if let's say certain months it picks up and certain months it drops off. And it also gives us a chart right here. So we can click on the chart and we'll pull up the rank chart, and we can also look at the price on this chart, or you can cross them out up top. So if you only want to see the price, then we can show the price, or if we want to only see the rank, then we can do that. So right now I'm just going to have it on the rank. Now, if you guys didn't know how rank works, basically the higher the rank number is not going to be as much demand, and the lower the rank number means it's more of a popular product. Now, after we check out the rank, we come over down to the pricing category, and this is where we can see the actual price for this product, and this person has it priced at $29.95. We can also click that same chart below it and then get rid of the rank, and we can see that it's been priced at $29.95 consistently over the past 2 months. So that means that seller never decreased or increased their price, and a steady price is always a good thing to see. So after the price, we then have the fees, and this is good because it will tell us an estimate of how much this person is paying in fees. So their price total was almost $30, and they're paying about $7.72 in fees. If we click on this chart, we can actually see the breakdown of all the fees. So we can see the different fees down here, which is going to be the storage fee, the pick and pack fee, the referral fee, and then the estimated sales that the seller is doing. And then below that, we can see the total fees per unit, which is $7.72. The estimated revenue is going to be per unit, so it's $22.23 estimated revenue per unit. And then the last category is going to be profit, which is going to be $12,381, and that is estimated based off of the 557 units sold monthly. Also, if you guys want to include at the very top how much it would cost to source the product, so if you go on Alibaba with that link I showed you over here, where you click on that button and it takes you to Alibaba, you can go on Alibaba, find different options available for this product type or product idea. Now, let's say that on Alibaba, we saw that usually to source this pyramid, it would cost about $3. So we can add $3 right here, and then that will adjust all the different prices down here. So we can see that now the estimated revenue per unit is $19.23, and now our estimated profit is going to be $10,710. So you can see it decreased, and also you can move the arrows up and down. So if it's more or less, you can totally mess with that and see if it's going to be profitable for you. So it will help you break down the numbers and calculate if it's even going to be a good idea for you to look further into this product idea, or if not, maybe it looks like it's not profitable, and then you can just scrap it and continue looking. Now, after the fees, we have the net category right here, which is going to be the product price without FBA fees included yet. So I don't really look at that much. That's not going to be as important. After that, we have the DFA, which is going to be the date first available. So this tells you when the product actually went live and when it was first available for selling on Amazon. So this one went up about a year ago, pretty close to a year ago today, actually. So this is good to see if the product's been in the market for a while. If you start to see a lot of products that are just being put up, then that's kind of a bad sign, because that means everyone's probably jumping on it all at once. So if we looked at these pyramid things and we saw a bunch of them and they were all just coming up in the past few months or the past year, that's probably a bad sign that that market might be a little bit saturated. So that's also a good thing to look at, because sometimes sellers jump all on the same products, and that could be a bad thing. Now, after that, we have the reviews, which tells us the total reviews on this listing. This is also a really good piece of information, because we can look at all this information together and see that this person's doing $16,000 revenue with only 16 reviews. I can probably get about 20 reviews in a week or two, so we can easily beat this seller out with his 16 reviews, and look how well he is doing with only 16 reviews. After that, we have the average rating, so it's 4.59 out of 5. This is good to look at, because the lower this number, the better for us. So for example, this seller is doing pretty well with 16,000 reviews, and if he had a bad rating of 2 stars on average, that means that we can probably come in, take over his listing, and have a better star rating, and also get more reviews, and also make more money and capture some of his sales. And then hopefully in the long run, all of his customers will end up buying our products instead, and we can take his spot hopefully on the first or second or third page. After that, we have the weight, which is where we can see how much the product weighs and if it's going to be standard or oversized. As you can see this one's standard. The lower the weight, the better, because it's going to be cheaper on shipping, and that means more profit for us. So make sure you keep that below a pound or 2 pounds, depending on what your budget is. After that, we have the sellers. That tells us how many people are selling on this listing. If it's more than one, then they probably have a hijacker, or it could be a big brand, say a big clothing brand like Under Armour. They could have multiple sellers if people are jumping on their listing and selling the same product. But for the most part, they're always going to be one, and that's not too important. And then after that, we have the LQS, which is the listing quality score. So we want to see the number as low as possible. That means that their listing is not very good, and then we can come in and try to beat their listing out. So now I hope you guys are a little bit less confused on what all this information is, and I hope you guys are going to start implementing this into your Amazon business. That way you guys can grow faster and find more products even faster as well. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Make sure you guys go down below, hit the like button if you learned anything new. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. And last but not least, go down below, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. Also, let me know if you have any questions, and I respond to every single comment. That's it, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next video, or I'll catch you guys if you email me to get into my course, or I will catch you guys if you leave a comment down below. That's it. I'll see you in the next video.